unclear.
Why do we want it?
Because it was forwarded to us in an email, so it must be true. Yeah!
Hey folks, Rich Cole. Rich is talking. That little cartoon there is typical of what was going on over the weekend. We had this No Kings March, which is one of the dumbest things I've ever heard about. And when you go talk to them, they have no idea what it's about. They just want to go out and protest. Just think about it, a No Kings March. If there was a king, they wouldn't allow a No Kings March. So the whole thing is stupid. And, you know, I think I mentioned before, I'm from the town of Red Bank, New Jersey. And look, here's some people in Red Bank marching along the streets that I'm very familiar with, carrying these signs. You know, all the time I lived there, I knew a lot of people. I never met a single one who would have gone to this rally. So where do they come from? I didn't recognize any faces there. I suspect they were bussed in from other places in order to get this crowd. So to give you an idea of what they're like, here's a lady that was interviewed, and to see what she thought about the protest, what she was protesting, and just got to watch this.
I like the Burger King.
No King's Day.
Yeah.
And why specifically are you out supporting No King's Day?
I think protest is important.
Why are you protesting?
How much time do you have?
2 minutes.
A couple minutes. And what's the main reason you're out here protesting President Trump?
I agree with a lot of the decisions that are being made.
And my husband.
Is there any decision in particular you disagree with?
Look.
Where, okay,
I gotta go.
I would start with,
I gotta go.
well,
And by the way, this lady is probably how old?
I don't even think it's appropriate.
Now here's a guy that they interviewed, and listen to his crazy stuff.
So what do you want to see happen? You want to see Trump impeached? You want to see Congress take action? What do you want?
I want to see Trump impeached and removed from office and actually be punished for what he did during his presidency. Because he's gotten away with so much, it's unacceptable.
What are a few examples of some of the things he's got away with, just to be specific?
Illegal deportation of legal citizens. He's adjusted our amendments to where, you know, citizens are even safe on deportation. Like, where are you going to put them? They only know America. The felonies he committed that he just got away with. Yeah, it's just like, why?
So let's just play devil's advocate here for a second. You know, the whole idea of no king, some people would say, well, you know, Trump was, brought in for the mugshot, put through a lot, had spent a lot of money on legal fees. You know, a country wouldn't do that to a king. What would be your reaction to that?
I mean, clearly they will do it to a king because look where we are now. It's only gotten worse.
So this is typical of these kind of demonstrators. They think they know what they're talking about. They think they have a case. They don't at all. He said that Trump deports legal citizens, American citizens. That makes no sense at all. How can you deport someone to their home country when they're in their home country? It's crazy. It's hard to explain that. And then he said he's adjusting amendments. What does that mean? You can't change amendments to the Constitution. That's done by Congress, 2/3 of Congress, 2/3 of the states, and then the president have to sign off. That's how you get an amendment done. It's very difficult. That's why there's only a few of them in all these hundreds of years the country's been here. So what does Trump think about all of this stuff going on? Here's his response. Just doesn't give a, you know what, it's humor. The Democrats think it's horrible because they have no sense of humor at all. The other thing he's doing that really upsets everybody is he's building a ballroom because he thinks the White House needs it. Obama had a big state of affair. People from all around the world were in. He wanted a big dinner, and he had to do it in a tent in the backyard of the White House, because we don't have a room big enough for something like that. So Trump is doing it. He's not destroying the White House. This is not even touching the original main White House. This is on the East Wing. But it doesn't matter. He's redoing all of that. And he's going to have a huge ballroom. He's paying for it, along with some other supporters, donors. So what's wrong with that? Have others done that in the past? Well, let's see here. Harry Truman gutted the White House in 1948. Teddy Roosevelt built the West Wing. FDR put in a swimming pool when he added the East Wing. Obama added a basketball court. Well, we really needed that, and the taxpayers paid for that. Nixon built a bowling alley. Again, we needed that. Taxpayers paid for that. Last year, it's reported the government rented several large tents for a large gathering, costing over $1 million. All the audience were paid by tax dollars. Trump is adding a ballroom paid for by private donations. So there you go. His Majesty the King is doing that. You people are crazy. If it was a king, he'd just be taking your money and building whatever he wanted. He built a big palace for himself. But this was going to be nice. And if you've seen anything done by Trump, the Trump Tower, or any of his golf courses, everything is done beautifully. Very, very nice. So I'm comfortable with it. That's all I have to say now, and we'll talk more about other things that are coming up very soon. Don't forget to subscribe, please, and hit some likes if you like what's going on, or make comments if you don't like what's going on, or you like what's going on. Thank you.